Hello there fellas, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna see some stupid stuff from modern women. And at any point you feel like commenting, do comment below as it helps the channel. Let's see what we got today.
How come, oh, you'll give it to a whack dude before and then make a good guy wait? I don't think that you're trying to make the good guy wait. I think that you want him to see the value in you. Sometimes I'm like, all right, if I give it to him too soon, he's gonna think, like I'm not a good girl, or there's no, like, I'm just a quick, easy F or whatever. And I think that's sometimes what women will do. They'll make the guy that they really like wait longer, because that's who they really like see potential in. I might see a husband in you, and just like men like see certain women like, oh, she's wifey material, or she's just somebody I'm gonna smash. I think women are able to do that as well. Like, he's got a lot of good qualities. He got some good stuff going for himself. I'm gonna just, let me see how it goes. Let me make him wait for it.
Bitches be tripping.
And then, hopefully you guys can build on the relationship more instead of just the sexual, and then it can blossom into something else.
Wait, shut the fuck up. What was that? Do they even listen to themselves? They're gonna make nice guy wait. Meanwhile, she's going to give Chad and Tyrone's her easy pass on day one. Found it on day one. And when the nice guy finds out, she would be mad like, why are you leaving? I just want you to work for it. Or some shit like that. Let's see the comments for this. Damn, that's crazy. So every girl sees a husband in me. It was not expecting that. Nothing worse than being a good guy in a world today. Exactly, man. Let's just stay single, alone, enjoy your time and peace, and just enjoy your hobbies, to be honest. Because if you got a woman in your life, your hobby's already gone. Men get to enjoy their hobbies only when they retire or some shit. But now, when you're single, you got time, enjoy your hobbies. If she tell me I'm a hobby material, I'll be insulted, no point sure. Every day another good man catches a stray. Man, this just goes on. Let me know what you guys feel. Let's move on.
Okay, so I have a friend and she tells me that I was insulting and demeaning because she said that she was unhappy dating, and I told her she'll never be happy until she learns to think for herself. My friend turns 50 in June, and she's always wanted to go to Cancun, Mexico. So a guy that she's only been dating about 3 or 4 months booked a trip for them to Cancun, Mexico for her birthday. He bought the plane tickets, he bought an Airbnb, and he said, the only thing I need for you to do is help buy the groceries and we'll take turns cooking. She said she thought it was a fantastic idea until she shared the idea with her friends, and they told her she should be insulted. How dare he insinuate that she should incur any expense on her birthday getaway weekend, and any man enough to invite you out of the country should be man enough to pay for the entire trip.
See, that's crazy right there.
She said she thought about it, and then she shared it with the guy that was going to take her to Cancun, and he said he understands and he'll take someone else. She said, what, now you don't want me to go? And he said, no, I wanted you to go, but this type of entitlement upsets me, and I don't think I want to go forward with this relationship. And I said, see, that's what you get for having catty witches in your business. And she said, don't disparage my friends. And I said, how many of them have been to Cancun? And she said, none. And I said, see, what are your thoughts?
Women are such jealous creatures that they cannot see other women or other friends being happy. This is a good example. And this is not just a one-time thing or just happen rarely. This happens so much, it's not even funny at this point. Like, do they understand the concept of being friends? Let's see the comments for this. Salute to the brother who's too firm. She let her friends talk her out of potentially great relationship and experience. Exactly. Imagine someone doing all that in just 4 months into it. That's very rare, and buying everything, and you just have to take care of the groceries. Was that hard? Single woman keeps women single. Exactly. Free plane tickets and accommodations, but the only responsible is to assist in buying groceries, and she has to get her friends' advice. She will definitely remain single for the rest of her life. She probably lost the best chance she has. Now, what's the funny thing is, Since she landed such kind of guy, she would expect that the next guy should do similar or better, otherwise she won't date him. And she fails to realize that that man was the greatest gift she could have. I don't think any man would do this in just 4 months. That's just me. Let me know what you guys think about this.
The money, right? No, he wasn't going to give it to me. He was going to loan it to me. Whatever, cool. I said I would pay him back at the end of the month. The end of the month has come. I've been thinking about it. I have a lot of things I need to get done, and I'm still like really behind in bills because of the fact that I lost my job. So I'm trying to play catch up, and I finally got a little bit of money, right? So he texted me this morning, and he's like, "Oh, has your check still not cleared yet? I haven't received the money," which already is a sassy like way of asking for the money back. But granted, he shouldn't have had to ask. I should have just sent it to him. So anyways, I sent him the money, but the problem is right now, like, I kind of have the ick and I don't want to talk to him anymore. Am I everything that's wrong with women these days? Like, because he did nothing wrong and he was actually very helpful. It was a lot of money and a lot of men wouldn't have even, loaned it to me, and he did, and I'm really grateful for that. And I think he's a great person. He's going to make whoever he ends up with very happy. I just personally feel like he's not, like, I don't think that this is going to work.
That boy dodged a huge bullet, so basically you had no intentions of paying him back. Girl, you wasted that man's time. Pay him back and grow up. I got the ick. What's on your neck? And what is that? It's like a lizard or something? Like, I don't know. Women say sassy to avoid accountability. Man, what was sassy? He was just asking his money back. If you don't have that courage to pay back, don't ask for money. Broke idiots.
I recently was going on dates with a man, and nice guy, good guy, treated me well. But once I realized that he was not my husband, because I'm only looking for husband energy at the moment, I ended things with him, told him that I didn't see it going any further. He agreed. He said that he didn't think that he could make me happy. And while I appreciate that, it was a very kind response, he didn't even try. He didn't even try and say that he wanted to change, that he wanted to whatever. I can be manipulated. I will listen to you. But you didn't even try.
What a childish behavior. Who wants to be with someone like this in a relationship? Like, imagine trying to make any kind of plans and she says no. Then you reject or cancel those plans. And all of a sudden she's like, well, why did you cancel? I was just saying at that moment, but I didn't mean it or something like that. Because women do that. Let's see the comments for this. Ironically, he probably had a husband energy, just not enough red flags for her. Probably because they love red flags. He was husband material. He was just glad you ended it, so he wouldn't have to tell you that you were not a wife material. Exactly. Bro dodged a bullet. It's crazy, man, how this is just stupid at this point.
Can we normalize sending the other family money for play dates? So recently, my daughter had a friend over, and I asked her mom for money, and this is how it went. So after the play date, I texted her mom and I said, thanks for letting Jamie play today. Please help out with your share of the expenses for the play date, totaling $15 via Venmo. Let's do it again sometime. Because I can't keep doing these play dates if it's so expensive. And she said, expenses? And I said, yeah, she used supplies and food while she was here. And this way we can do this more often without a monetary obligation on just one party, right? Makes sense. Now, she didn't say much, but she did say what supplies. And of course I wrote them down. There was chalk, applesauce, fruit. She sat on the couch, so that's wear and tear. She actually broke a toy. She had 3 juice boxes. She went to the bathroom. She had yogurt. Then she actually sent the money, and I sent her a message thanking her for it, of course. She didn't say anything else, but I said, this will make it easier for us to do more play dates in the future. So what do you guys think?
What an amazing way to make your kid lose any kind of friends she ever makes. You think parents of such children are going to let their child go to such house more often? Hell no. This is so silly. Let's see the comments for this. The mom sent the money and the daughter never went back for another period. Exactly, no. That's common sense. Why would you send your daughter to a certain place where she asked for money for spending time. It's not childcare. What the fuck was that? She didn't charge you for the air she inhaled? Exactly, should have done that as well. Charge your child for the water and tea, who she sat on your couch? Are you for real? I think she meant wear and tear, not to collect the water, whatever. You charge a guest for using the bathroom and sitting on your couch, and you want to normalize that. See, these broke women, they're always about money. And now you're taking it from a child. Well, it's pattern, but you get the point. This is so crazy, man. Let me know what you guys feel. Let's move on.
Our husbands do this thing where they just leave a cup right by the sink. And I would think things to myself like, this is weaponized incompetence. He's doing this on purpose to make me clean up after him. He's not putting it in the dishwasher. He's not putting it in the sink. It's like a declaration that he can do whatever he wants and I just have to deal with it. It's sick. He's so torturous to me. And then there was one day that I was just at home kind of cleaning up some things by myself, and I drank the last of my water, and I just kind of in my head placed it down, and I was like, I'm just going to put it here because it's kind of like, you know, if I'm done with it, I can just, it's right next to the dishwasher, I can put it there. And if I'm not done with it, it's right next to the sink so I can get more water.
Yes.
And that was when I realized my husband is not out to get me. He's just a genius. It's very different things.
I just want to prove that he's the father and how much I love her and all that.
Mr. Evans is the only man you were sleeping with during that time?
Yes,
because
Your
you
Honor.
didn't meet him until the 1st.
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you sleep with anybody else on the 31st?
No, Your Honor. No.
The end of March?
No, I met him the end of March, beginning of April.
The baby doesn't look like me from the get-go. Like, as soon as I saw her, I was just like, she don't look like me. She doesn't have my nose, she doesn't have my eyes. Like, I would see, features, that would resemble me, and she doesn't look anything like me. So, I just want to know. I mean, if she is mine, then okay, I'll man up and take care of my little girl. And but if she's not mine, then I want my name back. I do not believe that I am the father.
Mr. Evans, you are not the father. You were right, Mr. Evans. You are not her biological father. Ms. Snyder, have you informed this other man that he could potentially be the biological father?
Told him. Maybe.
You told him?
I gave him a chance. I said, you might be, even though we used the condom, I said there might still be a small chance.
Man, I feel like cursing so much that I might get demonetized, so I'm just gonna straight right into comments. Wow, lying to a thief. The only man straight lied in the court. It's crazy. Like, she was saying, no, he's the only guy. And all of a sudden, I told him, he wore a condom, but I told him, what the fuck was that? Isn't it a crime to lie in a court? Well, they're women, so they have a free pass, or it seems. Didn't she say he was the only one she slept with? Exactly. Paternity test before signing of a birth certificate should be mandatory throughout the US. There are way too many of these cases, man. That's why when hit that, they don't want that law because it would ruin their chances to, catch a nice guy who will be a father, meanwhile sneak out and have affair and another child with the previous man she had child with. It happens way too much. Already covered some of those in my previous videos. If you're interested, you check. But that's it. Let's move on.
Hey guys, it's your boy BSG. We got an interesting story here. Lady said that there was a dude in her apartment complex who really wanted to hit it up, but she threw him in the friend zone, and one day she was moving them groceries out of her car and up those fun little stairs. And she saw him walk by and said, can you help me with the grocery? He said, nah, I'm in the friend zone, I'm good.
I said, bitch.
And she said, I don't understand why. See, ladies, you really want us to act like your boyfriend when you need us. But But then when we want you to be our girlfriend, that's a big no-no. I'm in the friend zone now. Shout out to this guy, man. I mean, at the end of the day, if you want me to do boyfriend stuff randomly, then you should be draining the balls on a regular basis, and I'll be doing what you need me to do. If not, hey, I'm in the friend zone. I'm gonna do friend guy stuff.
These to run business. We need more men to do that instead of giving girls like of passes. Exactly, man. Even though we say no, she will, we innately try to do it without realizing. Little gestures, opening door, whatever, helping with something like this when you see on the street. Even though we don't want to, because they don't appreciate that, it just happens sometimes. And I think we should stop that because they're too entitled with their behavior. She made it an obligation to deny him. He returned the favor. Exactly. Why can't we just be nice to each other? Literally, it isn't hard, just be nice. Well, they don't appreciate that. If he was carrying groceries, would she stop and help him if he asked? I highly doubt she would even look at him at that point. Let me know what you guys feel about this scenario. Let's move on.
A girl posted a viral reel of herself working out in a modest outfit at the gym, and almost all the comments from men were positive. But all the women in the comments made fun of her. Here's what her outfit looked like. Some of the comments from other women were that she was brainwashed, frumpy, or oppressed. Thoughts?
No one's gonna marry you, Hernam. Like, you have a beard. No one's gonna date you, Hernam. You have a beard. No one's gonna be your boyfriend, Hernam. You have a beard. You are not a preference to a lot of men. And then I'll get like really feminine men message me, but that's not who I'm attracted to. Hannah, I like really masculine men because I am very soft. I'm so different to what you see like on TV. You know, on TV.
I've never seen you on TV.
I mean, no, but no, generally you'll see, oh, she's strong, she's, you know, what she's talking about is very powerful, whatever people say. But then at home, I'm very quiet, you know, I'm very feminine, I'm very soft. People don't get to see that side of me, you know. But no, it has been difficult. Where I wanted to be married and have kids, I would never be a single mom. That's not what I've ever wanted.
Oh, she's never getting married. That's for sure. Like, what? That's an actual beard, man. I never seen a woman with that. It feels like, it feels like a fake beard, but I highly doubt, but like, damn. Here are some comments for this. It's funny how women remove their armpit hair, leg hair, etc. with laser. Meanwhile, this, they gotta keep on purpose and complain about it. Attention seeking and self-victimization on max level. Damn. Creates problem for themselves and complain about the problem. Exactly. It's very easy to solve. Get that shit. Someone said, then shave that rub. Just shave that shit, man. What the fuck is that? She has a better beard than man, so that's a plus, I guess. I don't know. But I highly doubt she's gonna find any man, you know. A masculine man. She's getting feminine one, at least. So there's some benefits, I guess. Let me know what you guys feel about this. Let's move on.
Hey, what conversations that women already have?
Us women, we kind of are cheaters, but it is more acceptable than when a man cheats. Like when a man cheats, it's like, oh my god, you actually suck. Like, but when a woman goes and flirts with another man, it's really not that big of a deal. Like, it's just some boy. Like, it's just not that deep.
Hey, what conversations that women already have?
I'm a girl's girl, but sometimes as women, we do oversize ourselves. We blame men for just us, even though that is true. We do go on social media and ourselves and just try to blame it on everybody else.
What conversations that women already have?
That we need to be more receptive to the answer to our problems. When we're in an argument or we're venting, we're usually given the answer to a problem, but we don't really receive that. But at the same time, most of the time we don't want an answer. We just want to vent.
Hey, what conversations that men already have?
Every guy says like women only date a guy who has money, and that's not true. Every girl that I know wants like a skinny boy who plays acoustic guitar. Learn how to dress, get a hobby, be a normal person, and it's not that hard.
Hey, what conversations that men already have?
Not all of them are meant to be dreadheads. They be like, shake your dreads, and got like an inch of hair, he be...
Yeah, I got nothing much to comment on this. Let's see the comments. First called tripping. Bro, did the first girl did a favor by covering her face?
And they are saying women don't need men in their life. Look, without the man she almost died.
What's something you'll get a lot of hate for if you say it out loud?
That men, their whole life was taught how to treat a woman and not what to expect from a woman. But women were taught their whole life what to expect from a man, but not how to treat a man.
Deserve to be somebody's wife.
$250,000. $200,000. The type of wedding you want, that's how much it costs. You're bugging the We're gonna invest that. My job as a man is to hold the household down, and she hasn't worked in years. I'm not spending $250,000 on a wedding. I'm not doing it.
So you have no plans on getting married?
I have plans on let's go to City Hall.
I'm not a City Hall bitch! Stop saying City Hall, because shit about to get left. Like, I'm telling you right now.
At the end of the day, I love you more than life itself. But you gotta be easy with all this.
Love ain't enough. How long you plan on being broke?
All of it broke. Out your mouth.
You
That's
saying
not
it costs
broke.
too much.
That's smart.
Broke people behavior.
That's smart. All right. Listen, you call it broke. You know what I'm saying? Leave and see what your ass gonna be.
Deserve.
Go ahead and leave and see where you be. Stand 10 toes down. Love it, sir. Exactly. This woman, they have no value of themselves. She's already long past 30, so no one is lining up to marry her. She already lucky she got somebody here. This is probably some kind of show. So this could be made up drama. We know that. But we're just reacting in a way that this could be real life situation. It's someone who does not understand investing and delayed gratification or financial literacy. And they do not understand all that. That's because they are the ones that broke and want such luxurious marriage, which we all know isn't gonna last more than a year or some shit like that. Because they're gonna constantly want something more expensive, and it's never gonna satisfy them. That's broke people behavior. Ain't you the one with no job? Exactly. Let me know what you guys feel about this. Let's move on.
So this guy finds a really disturbing text on his wife's computer one day. It was a random dude flirting with her and his wife was entertaining it too. But nothing could have ever prepared this guy for what he was about to discover. Now this guy was a New York City spine surgeon named Dr. Hanjo Kim. Dr. Kim made around $3 million a year, so when he got married to Regina Turner 5 years ago, he was perfectly content with her being financially dependent on him. But little did Dr. Kim know, even from the start of their marriage, his wife had been living a secret double life. You see, although Regina had told him while they were dating that she made no money since she was working on a startup, the truth was she was a high-end sex worker. This had all started after Regina won Miss Connecticut back in 2011, which had opened a lot of doors for her in this industry. She began to regularly get paid tens of thousands of dollars from her clients. However, for some reason, when Regina started dating Dr. Kim, she still continued her work behind his back. Even after they got married, she would still secretly continue seeing her clients, making around $700,000 over their 5-year marriage. When Dr. Kim finally found out, he was baffled and completely heartbroken, and he divorced her soon after.
Like they say, you cannot make a 3 or 4 a wife. You just cannot. Mentally, psychologically, they are addicted to that kind of physical needs or something like that. You just cannot make them your wife. They are going to change. It's just sad that such men have to go through that. Let me know what you guys feel. Let's move on.
My daughter's turning 16 in a couple months, and her dad decided he was going to throw her this big, beautiful, sweet 16th birthday party, and the invitations are starting to go out, and I just found out that I'm not invited. I'm her mom.
But how long ago did you guys break up?
Like a year ago. It wasn't even that long ago.
And what caused the breakup?
Well, I kind of just, things were falling apart at home. I met somebody else, and we hit it off, and
So you cheated. You cheated on him, basically. You cheated on him, which is probably giving him some animosity, right?
I mean, it wasn't working out at home. There was something else out there for me, but that's besides the point. This is my daughter's birthday.
That is tough. He's definitely probably still salty about that, I would say. But it is about your daughter. What does he say? Have you confronted him at all about you not being invited?
Oh, of course I confronted him right away, and he said, you have a chance to throw your own party if that's what you want. And I'm like, who am I going to invite? The same people you did? Like, he was as far as inviting my friends and family, too.
Double Sweet 16. What are your thoughts on this? What are you debating doing?
You know what? I'm going. It's one party.
I cheated and he should be okay with it and want me to be around him and his friends and family. This is crazy. Don't ruin your daughter's day. Do something else for her. No reason for her to call this in. She knows why she is not invited. And how exactly are you going to cheat on someone and then expect them to be okay with that and have such kind of person besides their daughter or son? You're a bad influence. You're going to manipulate that little lady into thinking that what you did was right. It was like just a normal thing for adults, something like that. She's going to convince that because she's a woman and they all do that and make the husband, the man, the dad, the wrong guy in this situation for leaving them or something along the line. This is what women do. Let me know what you guys feel about this. Let's move on.
Every single year, a new woman is crowned the hottest in the country. Right now, it's a lady called Madison Marsh. Apparently, she's the best looking woman in America. Congratulations, mate. But for poor old Madison, she has some stiff competition. Or should I say, big competition. Yeah, I should say big, obese. Because Miss Alabama, this lady, is coming for her crown. This right here is Sarah McMillan, 23 years old, and was overjoyed when she scooped up the top prize in the National American Miss Pageant. Wow. So this is the culmination of what happens when you give a generation participation trophies. Everyone expects to win, even when they absolutely shouldn't. And as I said earlier, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. But what the fuck? Are these blind?
As a 21-year-old Gen Z man, I'm crazy pissed that participation trophies were a thing. I was never competitive as a kid, but that didn't mean I didn't like to win. But I also learned how to lose. There were many times where I won a competition, I'm a musician, when I really shouldn't have, and I hated it because that told me that I don't need to work hard to achieve something, which is simply not true. It isn't how real world works. Kids and most young adults need to learn how to lose, and that people don't coddle their feelings for too long. As upset I am for this young woman winning when she shouldn't have, and glad it wasn't a man in a dress.
Beautiful trans woman out here. Tell us about your transition, how it went.
Can I hold this, please?
No.
So I have a question for you. Why are you asking me those questions?
Like we're interviewing like trans women and stuff like that.
I'm not a trans woman.
Oh no, we're fully supportive. Do you want to talk about sort of transitioning or anything like that, or like what people can?
I never transitioned because I was born a woman.
No, of course you're a woman. Of course.
Does it make a trans woman any less of a woman?
No, you are 100% a woman.
I'm not a trans woman.
Is there another definition that people like to use, or?
You thought I was a man?
Beautiful trans woman out.
So I've been seeing a few comments like this on this video, and I will assure you, just because she is a white cat does not mean that she is deaf. She's just tired of my shit. Peep this. See? Not deaf. But watch this. Sama lama doing lama you, so when I'm you and what I gotta do to get it through the gums to be you and innovative. See, she just sick of my shit. So I've been seeing a few comments.
My husband and his friend is trying to play wrestle, and some random girl in the next floaty thinking she can join in. My husband.
She banking on me on a date.
Thanksgiving.
Yo, why you so quick to get a second plate?
Why you so quick to go back to jail?
Who the you talking?
Tired of this Thanksgiving thing. It's just everybody. Why you look like him? You got this turkey or whatever.
Yo, make sure you finish all that turkey on your plate too.
When you cook it all the way through, I will. I'm just kind of over these holidays. I'm just ready to. The same reason you don't believe in your dad. We never seen him. Oh. Yeah, I'm just, they acting like I'm wrong or something.
Stop telling them Santa's not real.
Stop telling them they dad coming back.
What? Damn.
How's your first semester of school going? As good as your first marriage.
Oh.
My family and everything, I mean.
Yo, I heard you been acting up at home.
I heard you've been looking for a home. I'm not gonna lie, I'm over this. Like, I'm about to just leave.
Santa needs to bring you a woman this year.
He need to bring you a bra.
Anyways, that's it for this video, guys. If you enjoy, like, share, subscribe, and all that stuff. And I'll see you next one. And here are some more videos you can check if you're interested. And that's it. I'll see you next one. Thanks for watching.